History is the essence of innumerable biographies. Nothing will ever be accomplished if all possible objections must first be overcome. A company has but one founder, and a founder is an important key to developing character in an institution. Nathan Cummings will always be remembered. Three distinctive views that can explain the unique character of Sara Lee Corporation. Its history reflects untold individual contributions. Performance is a tradition. Its founders' ideals of quality, integrity, and public responsibility are preserved and promoted. Sara Lee Corporation has reached its 50th year, a time when we can take a moment to reflect upon its colorful past. Dear Nate, won't you do me a favor and come down to Baltimore? Stop. There's a company here looking for a president. Stop. Come down and meet the company's banker. Awaiting your reply, Frank Wheeler. Dear Frank, I will arrive Baltimore on September 12. Stop. Looking forward to seeing you again and meeting the banker. Best regards, Nate Cummings. On September 27, 1939, Nathan Cummings was elected president of the C.D. Kenny Company of Baltimore. Cummings initiated a conference call to Kenny's 50 branch managers located throughout the United States. A seasoned executive at age 42, Cummings believed that good communications were a must, and a motivated employee was an asset. My salesmen get pep talks by the hour, he boasted in those early days. Nate Cummings was a maverick in an industry that was a stronghold of tradition. With unbridled enthusiasm and conviction that opportunities abounded, just waiting for the right person to come along and snatch them, Cummings cajoled bankers, wooed customers, and attracted a loyal team of managers who formed the nucleus of today's Sara Lee Corporation. The pioneers of Sara Lee Corporation were aggressive and sales-driven, like longtime company president S.M. Kennedy, whose unrivaled commitment to strict controls and quality products made him legend within the divisions. Cummings and Kennedy were joined early on by Herb Everts, a finance man who over 3 decades rose to corporate vice chairman. A quick study, Everts' skills in sizing up a company's balance sheet were essential as the corporation aggressively pushed for new levels of performance. The pioneers of Sara Lee Corporation would at times echo the high-pitched rhetoric of free enterprise that abounded during the Second World War. Theirs was a shared sense of commitment, with a vision of a brighter future. In establishing the can-do character of the corporation, they revitalized the entire wholesale grocery industry. Continued progress in Allied-controlled Berlin. And topping today's business news, plans for the formation of what will probably be the nation's largest wholesale grocer were announced when Nathan Cummings reported negotiations for the formation of Consolidated Grocers and its acquisition. It took 6 years and 6 acquisitions to create the largest wholesale grocery distributor in American history. The corporation served over 100,000 retail grocers from 52 branches, 19 canneries, and 7 processing plants. It manufactured and distributed the nation's oldest and best-known wholesale brands, including Jack Sprat, Richelieu, and Monarch. More than the symbol of the corporation's popular Monarch brand, the lion was characteristic of the new levels of boldness, competitiveness, and power that emerged within the corporation during its post-war expansion. Many directors and senior executives had come up through companies that prior to being acquired by the corporation had been long-standing rivals. They were rugged individualists running autonomous divisions, sometimes in direct competition with one another. As more industry veterans joined the corporation, they added their touch to what was becoming a distinctively eclectic culture. They were resourceful, motivated, inventive, and perfectionists, like Charlie Lubin, whose innovation and commitment to quality would produce a flagship brand and corporate namesake. Throughout the 1960s, they developed management teams who grew with the corporation as it evolved from wholesale grocer to food processor to retailer to a branded goods company. From this evolutionary process came some of America's favorite brands.
Okay, sing along with the Cons kids.
Okay, okay, oh Cons.
Roll on, big O. Get that juice up to Lawson's in 40 hours.
Flavor crunch, flavor crunch. Root beer batter and flavor crunch.
My legs work hard from east to west, but they must always look their best, 'cause gentlemen prefer hay.
Look, Mom, it's Scuff Magic.
Get new Kiwi Scuff Magic, only 29 cents.
I'm Archie Manning, quarterback for the New Orleans Saints.
Is it true that while you're calling signals, you often stop and think about Brian Sliced Bacon?
No,
No? Well, when do you think about Brian Sliced Bacon?
when I'm hungry.
This is a Sara Lee baker, the famous little man who
Makes all those wonderful Sara Lee cakes
For you
and you.
and you.
Everybody likes payday. Do-do-do-do-do. Everybody likes payday. Nuttiest bar in town. Open your door to the Electrolux show. We'd like to show you just a while.
Electrolux cleaners, the name that you know.
That stands for quality and style.
And when you feel that good, it shows.
When I want to feel great, nothing beats a great pair of legs.
Nothing beats a great pair of legs.
We lost.
At a time like this, love and understanding are what he needs most. Then, to help cheer him up, popsicle.
Ik wil u graag iets vertellen over deze nieuwe gebonden vruchtenvulling. Gebonden, kijk. Ideaal op taart, beschuit, vlaais, pudding, flensjes en yoghurt.
Don't give me that soda, the same old cola. I wanna.
Shasta, I want a grill, I want a wow, I want it all, I want it now. I want a bar.
Sara Lee all butter chocolate brownies. Everyone loves them. They're great for picnics, after school snacks. Perfect choice for TV watching too, because only Sara Lee brownies taste so good.
Everybody doesn't like something.
But nobody does it like Sara Lee.
Everybody doesn't like something.
But nobody does it like Sara Lee.
Everybody doesn't like something. But nobody doesn't like. Nobody doesn't like. Nobody doesn't like.
Nobody doesn't like.
Oh, nobody doesn't like. Nobody doesn't like.
Nobody doesn't like.
Oh, nobody doesn't like Sara Lee.
As the corporation expanded, it drew upon its divisions for the next generation of executives to succeed the pioneers. The corporation's new guard responded to a different set of challenges with the confidence, conviction, and determination that recalled the spirit of the corporation's early years. They established strategies for where and how the corporation would compete, and reshaped the corporation to meet those objectives. While divesting nearly 4 dozen companies, they took major steps in international expansion and mounted an aggressive acquisition campaign, all the time building and expanding upon Nate Cummings' long-standing support of the community and the arts. Like previous name changes, the adoption of the Sara Lee name in 1985 signaled a new era in the corporation's history, an era from which today's management derives its commitment to discipline, strategic focus, and accelerated growth. Today, we are responding to a commitment to remember the corporation's founder and those individuals who have been key to developing the character of our businesses. In keeping with the character of Sara Lee Corporation, the value of our colorful history isn't in yesterday's achievements, but in how it prepares us to meet tomorrow's challenges.